An urgent search is unfolding right now for a man missing on the state's surf coast. Jody Lee is tracking developments from police headquarters tonight. And Jody, the search is stretching from the ground to the air.
Mike, a huge multi-agency search was launched today. That's because 28-year-old Calum Von Moger hasn't been seen since Thursday. He vanished from his local area of Belmont, but yesterday his vehicle was found more than 30 kilometres away, parked on Ellamata Road at Anglesey. Today,
What's up, desktopers? Xavier Wills here for Desktop Bodybuilding, and we are back with another video. And in some unfortunate news, brother of Calum Von Moger, who's obviously a famous Australian bodybuilder, you guys know him, he's a classic physique pro, which many people almost forget now, is missing. So Edward Von Moger is Calum's younger brother, lives here in Australia, not too far from me, really only about an hour's flight away. And we'll go through some of the information. So this was posted by Calum Von Moger's Instagram page, his backup Instagram page, but this is the only Instagram page where he actually follows anyone. And he says, "My little brother Eddie is missing," heartbroken emoji. "He was last seen 3 days ago on Thursday, March 2, around 8 AM. Please, if anyone has seen or heard anything from him, has any information on the whereabouts, please let me know and contact Geelong Police Station." And then gives a number, 0352643400, Calum. So Calum Von Moger was actually just at the Arnold Expo, which I imagine would have been very tough for him, being close to his brother when he's back out here in Australia. Very, very close with him. And also the video we're going to watch and what you guys saw at the start of this one was courtesy of 7 News Melbourne. The link to that is in the description below as well, but we're going to go through that and basically break it down on you know, what went down and what the media is reporting here in Australia. So I'm going to play that now and react to it.
Is unfolding right now for a man missing on the state's surf coast. Jody Lee is tracking developments from police headquarters tonight. And Jody, the search is stretching from the ground to the air.
Mike, a huge multi-agency search was launched today. That's because 28-year-old Calum Von Moger hasn't been seen since Thursday. He vanished from his local area of Belmont, but yesterday his vehicle was found more than 30 kilometres away, parked on Ellamata Road at Anglesey. Today,
Now, I want to give you guys an idea of where that actually is. So if anyone is in Australia, they can find out where Calum Von Moger actually is. Let me minimize myself on there and bring this up. So Belmont, so you got Melbourne, Victoria here. So Melbourne is obviously the main city. And then down here is where the likes of Calum Von Moger was living when he was out here in Australia, but where Edward Von Moger lives. So Belmont. And then his car was found all the way down here at Anglesey, at Ellamata Road. Now, when we do go and see more of this as well, there are cliffs around here. Obviously, everyone knows that Calum Von Moger, you know, was jumping, or what you call it, abseiling down a cliff and messed up his leg and all sorts of stuff, which has obviously affected his bodybuilding career. But apparently this is the road where Edward Von Moger's car was found, on this road down here. So it seems like it's sort of like a bush road, and when you'll see this in the video, which I'll play in just a second, you'll sort of see that again. So let's play this video once again.
did begin. It includes the police air wing, search and rescue and life-saving Victoria. There's been an outpouring of emotion from Edward's friends and family on social media, including from his fiancée. They are just desperate to find him. They say his disappearance is out of character and he suffers from a medical condition that requires regular medication. Anyone who recognises Edward from that picture is urged to contact police. Mike?
Jody, thank you.
So absolutely terrible news. Calum has obviously gone through a lot, and I hope that Calum's mental state is okay during this time as well, because obviously it would be a very trying time for not only him, his parents, and there was a lot that went down between, you know, Calum, his brothers, and his parents as well. So I'll go to the article and read out what has been said online. Obviously it features here, this is on news.com.au. It's also here on Daily Mail, and you can see Calum and his brother there, Edward, pictured together. it says, former Mr. Universe Calum Von Moger has called on his fans to help find his brother Edward, issuing a desperate plea to his Instagram followers. Edward Von Moger, the younger brother of troubled Australian bodybuilder, was last seen on Thursday, and fears for his safety have mounted on Friday when police found his car. Police have also issued an alert to anyone with information, citing concerns for Edward's welfare due to Mr. Von Moger's medical condition and his disappearance being out of character. Calum Von Moger, who starred as Arnold Schwarzenegger in the film Bigger, begged fans to help him get answers. Then he goes on and talks about what was said in that post as I read out before, and there's obviously Calum and Edward there pictured from Instagram. Edward went viral in August after footage circulated of him during a bizarre anti-vax rant in which he smashed a car window. The road rage video, which began circulating the internet in August, him repeatedly smashing a driver's car window with a boomerang before headbutting and punching through it. Mr. Von Moger, whose partner Harissa said the video was old and that he'd been suffering mental health issues at the time, used the boomerang with such force in the incident that it snapped. Broke my effing boomerang, he says in the clip. You've got the vaccine and it's cost a life. But yeah, I think a lot of people have seen that online. And says the driver of the vehicle said, "Leave me alone." So, something like that video, makes it appear that, drugs were involved, because I can't imagine someone, even with mental health issues, would do something of that nature. Mr. Von Moger's brother Calum made headlines in early 2022 after falling from a second-story window in his Geelong home. I don't believe it was actually his home. I thought it was his parents' home, but I might be wrong on that. It talks about the injuries he suffered, spent 11 days in hospital. So we go on. Edward recently revealed his engagement to his partner Harissa. So obviously she'd be going through an absolutely traumatic experience right now. Appeals have been made for public assistance in locating Edward, who is of solid build with short, wavy brown hair, is 180 centimeters tall, and was last seen wearing an orange top, dark cargo pants, and work boots. The 28-year-old was last seen on Thursday morning, and his car was found on Ilamata Road in Anglesey on Thursday afternoon. Police are searching the area with assistance from Police Air Wing Search and Rescue Squad and Life Saving Victoria. Anyone with information should get in contact with Geelong Police. So if you do have information, if you have seen Edward Von Moger around, that's obviously Calum, his older brother. There's Edward, and there he is there. If anyone does have any information, obviously contact. Obviously it's a long shot through this video, as I get a lot of international people viewing this, but it's always worth a shot. But incredibly sad news, incredibly shocking news as well. And I'll just play this and mute it. But yeah, anyway, if you guys have any information on that, if you know any more on this story, and if you do see any more developments, please send it through to me so we can update Desktop Bodybuilding fans and viewers on all of this as well. But yeah, shout out to you guys for getting in the lives. If you do want to check out my most recent videos as well on Desktop Bodybuilding, I'll pull them up quickly on here for you guys so you can actually see the most recent videos on Desktop Bodybuilding, because we have a bunch of good ones which are actually getting a lot of views at the moment as well. So go to the channel, and you want to check out these ones. Obviously you can see the live there right now, but these ones here, HD footage of a 2023 Arnold Classic Top 3. You got Who Wins. That's got 32k views in 20 hours, probably a bit more than that. And I've just put up a comparison of Samson data from the 2023 Arnold Classic compared to the 2022 Mr. Olympia, which was only 10 or so weeks, I believe it was, this one here. And he made some crazy impressive gains. So make sure you check that out. And if you're not subscribed to Desktop Bodybuilding, subscribe, hit the notification bell button. That way you'll be notified of every video that goes up from myself, Xavier Wills at Desktop Bodybuilding. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in once again. For Xavier Wills, Desktop Bodybuilding, we are out.